Hey there everyone, and welcome to the channel. I am TonyKM, and as you might be able to tell from the fact that I'm in my Halloween garb and the slightly distorted Moogle on the side, I am recording this separately from the rest of the video. That's because anyone who was in the stream may remember that when I actually did this stream live on Twitch, I had issues with my audio for about 45 minutes, and I was trying to fix it, and then it just seemed to fix itself. So I started recording a new video. There's no point having that entire 45-minute section beforehand, so we have this little intro here. So this is me going back into Final Fantasy VIII for the final time. Do I get out of it? There's the important question. I am confronting the final dungeon and the game's super boss. So please enjoy, give this video a like, and please give me a subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, TonyKM, it's my name on there, as it is almost everywhere. Follow me on Twitter, and join my website, TonyKM.com. Let's get all the shameless plugs out of the way, shall we? Thank you very much, and until next time, bye-bye. Oh shit, hang on, no, I don't need to get back into the Ragnarok. Right, so after, Jesus Christ, how long? 40 minutes? Let's actually start this game, shall we? I can't believe it's just taking me that fucking long to sort shit out. You were being hateful, that's why you did it. Right, let's actually head our way up to where I need to go. I actually don't know if this is the team that I wanted going into this. Oh, wait, that's a good thing for me. Because wasn't The Last of Us 2 meant to be coming out at the end of March? Or something like that. I was worried it was going to cross over with Final Fantasy VII. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Booyah! Oh, hang on. I love taking the beginning of this recorded music. Oh, flute. Organ. I never understood why Uematsu made a really nice, like, happy beginning music and then, like, fucking goes crazy with the organ afterwards. Exactly. I think Naughty Dog have really learned from the mistakes of Uncharted 3. When they did the initial reveal trailer for Uncharted 3, it also announced a release date instantly, and they stuck to it even though they admitted themselves afterwards the game wasn't finished. I think it was Amy Hennig at the time, who used to work at Naughty Dog. I think it was her, it was someone anyway at Naughty Dog, said afterwards, sort of paraphrasing the quote was, we watched the trailer and we saw the release date and we went, oh shit, what have we done to ourselves? And they ended up saying later when they were doing Uncharted 4, when they delayed it twice, I think it was, on the second one when they delayed it by a further month, they were like, we would rather lose a few fans by releasing it a month later than lose a lot of fans by releasing an unfinished game. I'm trying to decide if I want to take Renella or Zell along with me. I think I'll take Renella, because she does have slightly better abilities. Oh shit, hang on, she's not... Yeah, that will work fine actually. No, will it? You know what? Fuck it. I know the first boss is weak to Holy. I wasn't gonna do this, but I may as well. Let's see how. Oh, he has Holy equipped on his magic, so let's leave it like that. Right, so this final dungeon is most Final Fantasy final dungeons, Final Fantasy final dungeons have got a little bit of a gimmick to them. This is no exception. Good, we all made it. Whoa, so this is her castle? Finally! I've never seen anything so creepy. You think What's-Her-Face really lives here? We've come this far, she's gotta be here. So this is the future. This is where Ultimecia reigns. I don't know what's going on, but since we're still here, I think we still have some time to finish our job. What are we gonna do, Squall? We'll divide into two parties. I'm keeping them. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, that'll work, that's fine. I may have to fuck around with my parties later. But yeah, so this dungeon has a gimmick. Well, it has two gimmicks, in fact. Here's the first gimmick. The party's powers have been sealed by Ultimecia's servants. The following powers have been sealed: Item, Magic, Guardian Force, Draw, Command Ability, Limit Break, Resurrection, Slave. The powers will be sealed while the party is inside the castle. So we have just literally lost the ability to use pretty much anything that we have, including the ability to save. However, if we ever need to save whilst inside the castle and we haven't recovered save yet, there's actually a little trick. You can leave the castle. Sorry, no, it's back for now, just because I've still got Remember in my party, let's use that. Poor Irvine, just getting all of the Right. This is the other gimmick. You can switch party members, well, you can switch your party at any time by going to one of these green circular things. There's pretty much only one real purpose for this, which we'll get in a bit, but let's go face one of the bosses. So this whole castle is basically a giant boss fest. Face thy wrath to seeking thy sealed power. Literally all we can do in this boss is attack. We can't even heal. But it's weak to Holy, which is why I put Holy as my elemental attack. So it was very worth doing that. Right, so I don't need draw. I don't really use magic because I don't use much magic. I'm trying to decide the order I'm going to do this in. Also, at this point, I don't need Mug anymore, I don't think. I don't think the bosses have any ability, anything I can steal anymore. I think this is the last one I can steal from. That's it. I don't need magic. I don't need Guardian Force. I don't need Draw. I don't have any command abilities set. I don't need saves. I can just go. I'm gonna go for item because that's how I'm gonna do most of my healing. So right at this point, let's get rid of Mug. And I'm just gonna set that ready for later, so I remember. I also manually before this afternoon removed any magic from Squall's hit junction because it was wasting a spell that I didn't need to use because Squall what am I thinking? He has a 255 hit rating anyway, so not much point. Let's give her Auto Shell. Right, so like I said, I really love this final dungeon. She's absorbing anyway. Oh wait, why haven't I given him... Hang on a cotton picking second. Eden... Why doesn't he have... I thought I'd finish setting up my characters properly this afternoon, but I haven't. I'm missing... Right, let's just do it on Quetzalcoatl. I need to get rid of one of Quetzalcoatl's abilities and replace it with another one. So you will forget elemental defense. Oh, hang on, before I do, actually, let's not be an idiot. Do I have... Yeah, Elmgard. So we use an Amnesia Green on Quetzalcoatl, and we forget elemental defense times 2. And what we do is use an Elmgard on Quetzalcoatl, and it'll learn elemental defense times 4, which means I can now I promise I'm not going to keep on micromanaging my abilities quite so much as this, just for this early part. Right. Oh shit! The hatch on the floor is broken. Would you like to open it? Yes. Now the reason obviously I can go down this is because the chandelier fell on top of it and broke it. How the fuck can I attack it? Oh shit, I just forgot to check that everyone could absorb. I've just done it with fucking Renora and Squall, but I completely forgot to check whether Irvine was ready in any way to... Yeah, so we're all absorbing thunder, aren't we? That'll just make this very, very easy. Right, so... There we go. Face my wrath for seeking thy sealed power. I have a feeling this is one of those situations where I actually could have equipped an elemental attack, but it's just going to be easier to go without. I think it's weak to both. I think it's like, using elemental attacks. Whatever I don't use, I don't like. And this is why I wanted protection against thunder. It counters every single physical attack you do with it. These are bosses, sort of relatively straightforward. Also, these bosses right now, you can any Guardian forces that you miss by drawing, so Siren from Elvora, Carbuncle from Iguan, I don't know how you pronounce it really, Alexander from Medea, all of those. Each of these bosses have one of those summons, just in case you missed it, so it's an extra opportunity to get them. I don't think that happened in the original Japanese version, if I remember correctly. I think that only happened in the Western release. Just in case, let's go for Resurrection. I'm trying to remember which order I want to do these bosses in. Those are kind of odd. This is, I think, actually my first time in my entire, like, playhood of Final Fantasy VIII. Where I'm actually fighting the enemies in this dungeon. Usually I just equip Enknon, because by this point I'm just like heading to the... But I'm trying not to like artificially make things easier. Right, this should take me back into the main hall. Yeah. We're heading to the art gallery. There's a little puzzle solved for... I suppose I could have kept Mug equipped for the small fry here. Let's go into the art gallery. Oh yeah, my rank went back up to A this afternoon for some reason. Right, welcome to the art gallery. Right, so we need to actually look at all the paintings. Right, this is what we have to solve at the end. It's too faint to read. I should probably look at that again. Right, so you have to solve this puzzle. You have to give it a title, so the title is and you can't read it. Well, this is even harder than I remembered it being when we got used to better looking graphics. Let's look at all of the paintings. Ignis, fire. So that they're all Latin titles. Inundantia, flood. I probably cannot pronounce Latin properly, and I apologise for anyone who's actually versed in these things. Eudicium, judgment. Intervigilium, sleep. I mean, that really is the, no, because somnus, it's not real Latin, is it? I just realised. Because somnus is the word for sleep, isn't it? Vigil, watchman. I think it's like a mixture of real Latin and fake Latin, or maybe it's just obscure Latin phrases, I'm not entirely sure. Because obviously holding a vigil is watching. Vividarium, garden. I think Vividarium is real, because there's words like vivarium and stuff. Right, so there are two ways to solve the puzzle. One of them is this one. If you look at the clock on the floor, you may notice a very weird fact, which is the number 4, instead of being written IV, like it normally would be, is spelt I. Yeah, that's 4 I's. It's actually a little clue. If you read this as you would a normal clock, so hour, minute, second, 8, 4, 6, it's actually a clue to the words that you need to use. So a V and 3 I's, 4 I's, and then a V and an I. I will show how this works in a minute. Because the other way is a bit more obscure, because it's not as obvious what you need to do. Viator, messenger. Venus, love. Just a big red splosh. Ziphius, swordfish. Ziphius. Zarampoline, red clothes. I mean, you may start to guess what I'm referring to with the clock. Xistus, tree-lined road. Inordax, cowardice. I'm hoping I think that's all the paint. I've got a feeling I may have missed one in the corner. I want to check how much experience I'm actually getting in here, because depending on how much experience I'm actually getting, I may actually genuinely equip Enknon. Well, I might just use the no battles assist instead, so I don't have to fuck around with my abilities. Because I don't think I'm getting enough experience to make any worthwhile difference to airline. No, I really am not. It's gonna take forever to level up, so let's not bother. So we can remove all of the bonuses. There's no point. Does she have a spirit plus? Yes, she does. Same with Irvine. Block all of these bonuses. Auto protect, auto shell, auto haste. And let's give him right, I think there's a possibility that I've missed one here. Oh no, that's part of the... Yeah, that's love. Right, so I should be able to show how this works now. So, if we remember, hours, minutes... Now that we're not going to get into any battles anyway. So, hours, minutes, seconds. 8, 4, 6. Because this is the way that's the easiest to do it. 8, 4, 6. Or you can look at the painting, and you can kind of potentially work out that it's designed as a reference to multiple paintings. We're trying to work out how it is. What you're meant to be able to see in it is that it's a garden. That's the obvious one, so it's the vivarium. And it's got 2 other subjects in it. But it's very, very abstract. So the clue that I mentioned, if you think, in fact, actually it's in the right order. Oh no, it's not in the right order, it's in the order that I've read them. All the words are references to the clock. So 1, which is a single I, Ignis, there's only 1 I in it. 2, which is 2 I's. Inundantia, there's 2 I's in that. For these first few are actually in order. But then some of the rest of them aren't. But remember I mentioned the very specificness of the number 4 being 4 I's instead of an IV? It's because Intervigilium, which is the number 4, is I. So we then have 5, which is Venus, there's a single V in it. Viator, which is the messenger, VI, Vigil, 2 I's, Vivarium, V, 3 I's, and then you have 9, so Inordax is I and an X, which is 9, Xistus is 10, Zeramphaline is 11, XI in it, and Ziphi is 12. So our time was 8. So that's Vividarium, V-I-I-I. 4 is Intervigilium, the 4 I's, and 6, Viator. So Vividarium and Intervigilium is Viator, which is in the garden, Vividarium, sleeps, Intervigilium, a messenger, Viator. So you're meant to be able to see that the sleeping eagle in it is the whole top and bottom of it. It's a bit of a bitchy puzzle to work out, by the way. Here's our boss. Face my wrath for seeking thy sealed heart. I've just realised I could have made this battle a lot easier for myself, but I can't draw yet, so let's just go for the attack. It summons little ads to help itself, but we just go mental. Shit, no, bollocks. And I suppose I have a meltdown stone. I don't think there's such a thing as a meltdown stone. This boss is going to take longer than it should have done. Oh well, never mind. My own fault. It's going to do very little damage to me anyway. I was going to go for the whole thing without having to roll, but I should get through at some point, because I think this boss actually has a meltdown spell, which I could have cast on it to take. It's got a very high defense basically, and if I cast meltdown on it, I could have absolutely destroyed it. I think it's only going to take like 10 hits anyway, but But just in case, I should give myself magic after this one, because I might need meltdown for other bosses. For example, I think I'll need it against the red giant, because I don't think I can draw it from that. I don't think I've shaken this up enough. I'll use Drain again now. When you take its health below a certain threshold, it starts to use Drain. But now that it hasn't got its ads, I should kill it in a few more hits. Not even a few more hits. Right, just in case, we'll go for magic. Just in case I need to use meltdown, which I should have done in that battle, but this little set of stairs into the donjon. Well, the floodgate. Receive prison key. Face my wrath for seeking thy sealed power. I should be mad at this, which is basically being a red version of the Iron Giant, but let's be honest, it looks cool. Oh yeah, okay, I need meltdown. Because let's not forget, meltdown completely obliterates defenses. Hehehe. There is actually a way to do more damage to it. You can cheese it with gravity magic. Or you can just, you know, destroy it. I don't know why this particular boss gets a really flashy death. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but I don't know why he gets it. We'll wait for the roll just in case. Use prison key. requires armory key to open. I just wanted to, even though I knew that would say that, I just wanted to do it because reasons. Right, we're going all the way back to the main hall now. I mean, we could do it an easy way and switch party members, switch party. I'm just going to keep this party. Go the wrong way. I'll have to remember. When I upload this to YouTube, I'll just combine the two videos together. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just upload this one. Right. I just mentioned that I wasn't going to use the other party, but I am actually about to use the other party. But I'm only doing it to... I still need to cross the chandelier. I'm gonna swing. Right, I don't need to equip them with anything. There we go, that's what I needed. The lever has been depressed. They basically act as a weight for that lever. Which stops this from falling down. Face my wrath for seeking thy sealed power. Thought I'd make that a little bit more, Show me what you got! You'll regret fighting me! Ooh! Gilgamesh is coming in. I think, is this possibly my first time seeing Gilgamesh on stream? I've seen Gilgamesh a lot. Oh no, well we've seen him in the, well I was gonna say that won't work. We've seen him a lot in... Oh, Meltdown. We saw him in the, what's the thingy, the battle against Cypher. But just in case I didn't explain it at the time, he can use one of 4 random abilities. Zantetsuken, the same as Odin. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do what I just did. Oh well. It's a waste of a meltdown, but... Zantetsuken, same as Odin. Excalibur, Excalibur, I've got this thing you can use. Why can't I remember what the 4th thing is? It did. Let's go for limit break. Right, so now I actually need to go back down to the guys that are down here. Not like switch to them, but I mean like literally go down to them. Why not? What's weird is I don't... No, okay, yeah, so it's just that... I don't know why, I don't feel like that smoke's meant to be visible yet. Right, so, if we run across this bridge, that key falls down. It doesn't matter because we can pick it back up. We want to do something that I've basically not done this entire game, which is press and hold circle to walk. To receive the armory key. I mean, the funny thing is, if I had cause to fall, let's just, I haven't done this in the best order. I'm doing too much backtracking. I mean, the optimum order, to be fair, involves switching parties all the time. Oh, I didn't hear a piggy. Mustn't have been loud piggy. According to you, they always need treats. Treats denied. So I didn't have a nice little run around here. If I had caused it to drop, you can literally just pick up the from here. It just falls down into here, into the water well. So it's not really that big a deal. But then they would be huge, giant, fatty pigs. Face my wrath for seeking thy sealed power. Ooh, I just realised I need to call for the climactic voice for later. But I always love my piggies anyway. Let's just this feels like a completely pointless thing to do, but it's just to get a bit of healing in. Also, you can also probably tell this doesn't look like a boss, so to speak. It is actually a regular enemy. Well, a set of 3 regular enemies. But it is playing the boss music. But it's because... Surprise, bitch! So what you'd seen the last of me. Ooh, it has high defenses. Wait, have I just killed it? What the fuck? Wait, oh my god, is it susceptible to the death spell? Let me just double check this. No, I don't think it's being overpowered. I know Irvine has the death spell. Oh my god. It only resists the death spell by 20%. I've got Irvine junctioned with the death spell to his status attack. Basically, status, the death spell worked. Oh, fucking hell. I can't believe the death spell worked. Let's get the command ability. Here's a fun little fact. In the Japanese version of the game, this green goo in the background is actually red, it's blood. It's believed that it was a change made to avoid an additional age rating in America back in the 90s. I'm trying to think where I want to go now. Not that way. I want to go back to swing on the chandelier. Well, not swing on the chandelier, but more below the chandelier. You know what? That's right. There it is. Nearly forgot about that. I should have picked it up before, that was... a waste of my time. I forgot about it earlier. I forgot about it until I remembered where I was about to go. Right, I forget. There it is. It's kind of hard to tell, but that is actually a door there. I'm trying to remember this. I know you have to interact with all 4, but I forget exactly how it works. I think the first one is this one. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's that classic puzzle. It interacts with the 2 around it as well. And then the one on the yeah. Face my wrath to seek and I steal power. I don't know why I spoke like that. I am Katolopaz. What do you have plans to do against the likes of Jesus Christ? Why is my voicing all over the place? We've all got 182, haven't we? That seemed like a really weak attack. That's more like it. Oh, it can be blinded. I get saying blind, but it's actually called darkness in this game. I think it's about to die. It's like this is like an old school reference to the old school behemoth from original Final Fantasy VIII. When it dies, it casts Ultimecia. There we go. May as well go for Guardian Force. I mean, I'd use save before Guardian Force, but you may have noticed the lack of save points so far. Right, we're about to do something. I don't think we necessarily 100% need to do this, but this party that I'm using right now needs to be lighter than the other party. Now, there's multiple ways of doing it. The way that most people do it for safety is to have just the 3 girls, because the 3 girls are lighter than the 3 boys. But you can also do a combination of 2 girls and a boy, so long as in most situations the boy isn't Irvine. I think if you swap out one of the girls, I forget which one, I think it's whichever one's the lightest, or class as the lightest, and put Irvine in the party, then it's still too heavy. Because the Irvine is like the tallest party member with a bit of weight to him. But a party of Swarm, Granola, and Irvine should be heavy enough. Basically, we'll stand on the other side of it and lift them up. I don't know why you will find it very difficult to navigate my way off that balcony just there. We're going to have a little break in a minute. Technically I wouldn't have needed a drink, but I'm going to quickly finish it. The main reason is, I'll be honest, I need to pee. But we'll just finish doing this. There was me saying about lack of save points. Whoa, the game is struggling a little bit on this bit. The frame rate's dropping ever so slightly. Obviously, however, at the moment, one cannot save. I forgot there was a save point there. But yeah, now that we have the heavy party, I'm glad that worked then. One little more. Is that a library? Oh, a storage room. What's really ironic is that what I'm doing right now is actually completely useless. But I'm doing it just to show that I know how this place works. Oh, it's not completely useless actually thinking about it, but... No, actually no, I'm lying, this is kind of useless, I think. No? Yeah, no, it... yeah, it is. I'm confusing different things. Yeah, what I'm doing technically I don't need to do, but I'm just doing it to prove that I know this game. Although I just argued with myself over it. I just want to get this out of the way before... Use the floodgate key. We have now stopped all Zavata. And now we're going back to the chandelier room. It actually probably would have been quicker to go up to the back to the elevator and drop back down that way. I'm very surprised my my rank didn't drop down again. Not that worries me, because obviously I have a much better way of making money, so I don't actually need to rely on my seed wage. As you can see, the water in the fountain has also stopped. Alright, let's have fun with an organ. Right, so we actually have to press all of the buttons at the same time. Right. That should have worked from the sounds of it. It didn't sound like there was any kind of delay in it. We'll soon find out. Yep, the spikes. I should have shown beforehand. This doorway on the right was barred off, but if you press all of the... Wait. Hang on a second. Oh, maybe I have fucked it up. But oh wait, no, there's 2 bars still up. Even though there's plenty of room to go through, I still need to go back. So hopefully we'll be able to actually see what I was talking about. I just realised I probably had a look of concentration on my face and I know sometimes when I concentrate I stick my tongue out slightly. Oh no, that's even worse. How am I fucking this up? I wouldn't mind. I'm only doing this to like I said, I don't really need the reward for this, but well, I don't really need the reward for anything now, but now it's just a matter of pride. I just need to hold my controller differently. For fuck's sake. I'm somehow getting worse at this. You know, maybe just to make it easier. Let's activate crack mode. Oh, hilarious. I activate crack mode and get it right first go. Fucking... Well, that's more like literally one of the only treasure chests in the entire game, and I already have Rosetta Stones, but... Auto-lock system has been disengaged by the prison key. There we go, I've given myself a nice little shortcut back now though. Anyway, at this point, we will have a quick little break because I really, really need to pee. So I will be back in 5 minutes. Oh shit, I'm just running the plan started again. Yeah, I didn't write me hit quickly. Running something. Sorry, I'm a little bit late coming back. I mean, I technically been here, I was just doing something that I needed. Right, and we are back. Right. Fun fact, I only have, I think, one boss left, and the final boss is, depending on how you remember it, and also the optional boss. The optional boss I will be setting myself up for already. Alright, so this is what would have happened earlier. See the way the bridge rocks, well, it wobbles slightly. If the key was still on there earlier, it would have fallen off. I can't remember what the purpose of this ladder is. I actually don't remember. It is literally just showing me the... I'm trying to remember the purpose of that ladder. Ready? Face my wrath to seek thy seal power. Oh, recent colours for hammer. That's down. That car. Oh, I forgot to use the trigger. Oh, I should probably point out, this boss only has one attack. dark flare, which is what it's sort of counting down to. Every turn you'll see a little bit of the word fill up, which is like its own version of Bahamut's Mega Flare. But I haven't actually had enough time to cast it. Because I just absolutely wrecked it. This time I feel like you deserve to call me a overpowered hoe. Right, so we now have all of our commands back. Damn it. There we go. Now just gonna put craft mode on just to... because this involves a lot of backtracking. Right, I think what we'll do actually is from here. Using most of them. For now, and I want death in defense. Let's not risk that. Technically, there's no worry about having elemental defense, but it's just in case I could have equipped it on other things. We're preparing for the super boss right now. Right, so I'm gonna risk doing this without health at 9999. Because it's not all that far off it. Right. Whoops. Now, I've completely forgotten whether or not they will actually stay. I'm hoping if I leave the castle right now to save, I think... bollocks, you might know. Oh well. Save... Oh, hang on, let's use a cottage as well. Oh shit, I maybe forgot to keep a Cerberus. Squall. Oh no, it's right there. Ah, fuck. I mean, it's partly worked. Right, so what I need to do now, it's mentioned somewhere, I actually completely forget where, there's a little blurb that mentions something appearing when you ring a bell. Monsters can be heard roaring far away. Oh, bollocks. I just thought of something. No, it's alright. Let's risk it. Ta-da! Wait. There we go. I have to walk underneath it. Okay, this should work on us. I'm now summoning okay, so we'll fully heal with that. I don't think anyone's seen me use this yet. My little Serby Werby. It casts the double and triple spells across the party. Triple aura. And I'm just hoping I survive long enough to use Holy War. Ah, boy. Oh, I forgot to use fucking... shit. Forgot to use Meltdown. I mean, yes, full fucking... okay. But I would rather have had this. So long as I see through, because of the Holy War item, we're completely invincible to damage. Let's see how well we do. I don't think we're going to do all that much damage with fast ammo. I'll try using pulse ammo. I feel like I also am kind of cheating by using Holy Wars, but it's an item the game adds. So it's really annoying that Angelo is only using Angelo Strike or Angelo Cannon. Aura's run out, so I think he might do soon as well. The Holy War. Unfortunately, I can't use Aura while but someone's just about to die. As always, it ran out just at the perfect time, because of course it did. Use triple Aura, 1, 2, 3, and then a Holy War. And basically we just repeat this over and over and over again. Also, we haven't seen Lionheart once yet, have we? Shit. Aura's run out already. But it hasn't used Megiddo's Flame yet. Speak of the devil. So I've still got a few attacks to go. It'll use Gravitia next. It uses abilities in a set order. I should have mentioned that, by the way. If you're going to do this the non-Holy War way, you just have to predict what ability it's going to use. It goes in a set order. So it's after its initial death, level 5 death, which is where I have to input death as my state of protection. It's a Meteor, Megiddo Flame, Gravitia, Terror Break, Ultima, Light Killer. Right, weak ammo. Just slightly faster than full ammo, and it might do the trick. I really want Renoa to use Wishing Star. Oops. Wait, is mine Holy War? No. Of course, no, Aura runs up first, doesn't it? Oh, come on, Renoa, please use Wishing Star. Also, what I'm doing right now is pretty much my going to be my strategy for most of the end bosses. Oh, fuck, I keep on forgetting to use triple aura first. We should survive this. Yeah. I'm risking not using a Mega Elixir because I only got 3 that off that time. Yay, Wishing Star! And yes, Renoa is riding Angelo like a horse. Oh, I was really hoping I was about to have a Wishing Star Lionheart combo then. That would have been really epic. Especially because I lined up Hyper Shot as well. Yeah, I may as well stick to AP Shot. That's what I did 3 again. If I'm only going to get 3 in, I may as well use the one that's slightly less rare. Please Squall use Lionheart. I really want to see Lionheart, you know, like, at least once if it was against the Super Boss. I would really appreciate it. Oh, that was a long one. It's dead. Oh yeah, bitch. There we go, 1 dead Final Fantasy VIII Super Boss. Admittedly, completely cheesed through the use of Holy War, but like I say, you can get around it. So long as you use you know its attack pattern, you can prepare for it. As well. I feel like I need to sit like this more often. There we go. Omega destroyed. I think I've only got 1 trophy left to get. I just want to double check. I theoretically only need the trophy now for finishing the game. Because I forgot to mention, I got that one, the Magic Miner one, during my downtime. I just went to the same draw point over and over and over again. End of game. And apart from the platinum, that should be it. Yeah. A completely useless item for me. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of think. I don't want any elemental attacks anymore, and I actually. Hey! Pigs! That was a bit of fighting between the pigs then. Oh, hang on, let's go look at our, there we go, my proof of Omega. Congratulations! You defeated the world's strongest monster, Omega Weapon, in Ultimecia's castle. You are the finest fighter in the world. I forgot about that, I just wanted to show that off. Oh no, sorry, I was looking for icons, wasn't I? I forget which symbol is curse. Curse is the screaming. %. Okay, yeah, we're gonna give Renoa Pain. There's no point in having her with a status attack. Okay, I need to remove... I'm gonna need protection from... Pain. I don't really want him to have aura. So, death. So, death in magic. Wait. Is that aura that's done that? Never mind, we can leave pain. I'm going to leave my summon set up the way it is, I believe. I'll decide once I'm up top, but we're just climbing back up now. Actually, let's not spoil it with craft mode. Let's enjoy the end of this dungeon. And prepare ourselves for our final encounter. I still haven't decided on a voice for Ultimecia. She should. I feel like she should have some form of accent because of something that will be pointed out once we talk to her. But when that was just a decision that was originally made in English and it wasn't stuck to once she gained a voice in the Dissidia fighting games. I thought they were going to give her like a Russian or an Italian accent, especially with her voice actress, Tassia Valenza, having voiced Sniper Wolf in Metal Gear Solid. Not doing a voice proper, but, you know. I've been doing slight inflections for all of the characters. And as, you know, the main antagonist, despite not having been seen all game, she deserves a little bit of a flourish. Go to our final save point. This is the point of no return. We'll do this one on a new slot, just because... Oops, I didn't mean to do it on slot 5, I meant to do it on slot 4, but... just because... I've just beat Omega Weapon. I may choose to redo I may choose to record a video one day of how to get to there, so I can get there. Right, this is it. Ultimecia is here. Let's get it over with. Fight her now. Seed. Seed, seed. Seed, seed, seed. Curse all seeds. Swarming like locusts across generations. You disgust me. The world is on the brink of that ever-elusive time compression. Insolent fools! Your vain crusade ends here, seeds. The price for your meddling is death beyond death. I shall send you to a dimension beyond your imagining. There I will reign, and you will be my slaves for eternity. I don't know why they're over the top, haha, in capitals, but I feel like because it's in all the capitals, I needed to do that then. Whom shall I exterminate first? I'll start with you three. Oh yeah, so there's a slight gimmick to this, I forgot to mention. Oh, but I've got two of my party. Right, so you'll notice my party is not the party I had equipped. I had Irvine, not Selfie. Ultimecia will randomly select the party. Some people split up their Guardian forces, because what she will do is, if someone dies, you have to revive them quickly, because otherwise she gets rid of them permanently and you can't revive them. But they get replaced with another one, and so forth and so forth. My strategy is always let her kill everyone except for my main party. Some people don't like doing that because they like to have a completion file with 0 deaths on it, but I couldn't give two shites. So, let's go for it. So, Sorceress. This will probably most likely kill Selfie. Oh no, she's just about survived. This is pointless, but I'm seeing if I can keep Selfie long enough to see if it would be really, really fucking hilarious if I could get her to use the end. No, she's about to die. Please, come on, I want to see Lionheart once. Is that too much to ask for? Oh shit, I forgot to use Meltdown. The most powerful Guardian Force. You shall suffer! Ooh! Oh. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. This is a cool one. Let's use Invincible Moon. It's basically the same as a Holy War. It's made me invincible. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Oh fuck, I meant to use... Oh, sorry, I just used my phone. Oh yeah, so you may notice the name of this monster by... Wait for it to... I forgot to mention. Griever, as in the name of Squall's Ring. The name of this enemy changes depending on what you call Squall's Ring. Absorbed into time. Oh, I've got my main party. Let's just get him to cast that on himself. I should probably mention as well, I love the design of Griever. It really annoys me that he hasn't been a summon in another game. Because I really fucking love his design. Oh, okay, Griever is finished. The Guardian Force's true power. Allow me to show you. Griever, make them bleed! I shall junction myself unto Griever. Fun fact, this music, maybe I'm lying. There's a band, well it's now a funk band, that was made up of part of the Final Fantasy music dev team, called the Black Mages, and they did a remix of this that at one point in the music goes, maybe I'm a lion. And the voice who does it is actually one of the translators at Square. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's giving me an amazing timer for this. Absolutely obliterating. It's giving me way less time that time. I think I just could. Oh no, hang on, this isn't it dead yet. Yeah, no. It has. I forgot it has like a 2-part form for this. That helix. While she has that helix out, she can do a powerful attack called Great Attractor. I haven't cast Meltdown on her, have I? Fuck. Doesn't matter. Right. We're now going to her final form, which has my absolute favourite final boss music in a Final Fantasy game ever. So, I will just be enjoying this. I fucking love this piece of music. And this whole battle, to be fair. I am Ultimecia. Time shall compress. All existence denied. Let me just pause right here before the music kind of keeps on going. I've always believed, don't quote me on it, but I don't know, I've always believed the design, there's a summon in Final Fantasy X called Anima, who is composed of like, there's 2 halves to it, like one half, it's like its body is mirrored, but one half is more monstrous than the other. And I've always felt like its design is inspired by this. It has a lot of very similar design imagery. I feel like I'm going to have to try and see if I can find a screenshot of it. This will do. Just randomly pause to show something. Add image. Yeah, this summon here, let me just resize that slightly. I've always felt like this summon in Final Fantasy X was inspired by this final boss design. Technically, it would actually be flipped because this top half is more monstrous than the bottom half. And that would actually fit in then with the whole shell design. I'm like, oh, can you actually, is it actually possible to... Yeah. Here we go. I've always felt like this summon, if you flip it upside down, obviously, it was inspired by the design of this particular boss. So you have the monstrous bit up top. You even have like the horns and stuff. I mean, even that pose, like the two arms are out, and then it's got that cocoon at the bottom around the less ugly half. I don't know what to call it, but you know, the prettier half, the less terrifying half. But it's like the same pose. Like if you look at Anima, let me try and see if I can zoom in. Like right down to the fact that if you look, it has a set of arms wrapped around its neck, which are very similar to the arms. I'll just go here around Ultimecia there. Like I said, I've just always felt like that design was inspired from this. Anyway, let's go back to the boss, shall we? Less guaranteed to do damage with Reveler than I am. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to just wait for a Squall. I'm just gonna have to wait for Vines to run out, so my auras aren't gonna be in sync. Jesus, I might actually kill her with this. Here we go. Wait, I didn't realise that this incarnation of the battle could do that, blow away magic. I thought that was only Griever who could do that. Fuck. Oh shit, I've completely lost track. Please Lionheart, please Lionheart. Yes! Oh, we finally get to see Lionheart. Beautiful 255 strength. reflect on your childhood. This is basically the end of the game. Once we get to the point where she starts talking, it's basically game over. Oh, let me just show something. The lower part of Ultimecia has a spell that only she has. Let's just cast it. Let's just get this one off done. Apocalypse. Because this is our only chance in the game to see it. Oh, I'm having like so much flashback. Your sensation, your words, your emotions. Time. It will not wait. This is not you on me. I mean, theoretically, I should probably actually get rid of the lower half, so that she can't do that. I also probably should have healed with Renoa, but fuck it, let's just go for the kill. Oh no, sorry, the lower half is dead. And that's that phase done. No matter how hard you hold on, it escapes you. Like literally at this point, it's every attack triggers the next phase of the fight. And I just want to test the theory that just attacking her will work, because there's not much point in using limit break if that's the case. Oh, that was the last phase. Right, time for the ending sequence. I actually really like this ending sequence. The rest of the game has kind of reminded me that it's not fantastic. But this whole final boss and everything is just amazing. Is it over? Let's go! Let's go back to our time! Shut up! Just calm down and think where we have to go. Careful guys! Don't pick the wrong time! Whatever you do, don't fall into a time warp. Time warp. Yeah. Sorry. Time, place, who I want to be with? I want to go there, where Squall and I promised. Squall! Squall, let's go home. Where are you? Where am I? Squall, where are you going? I'm going to find Sis. Squall? Matron. Oh, I love this piece of music. It's called The Successor. Excuse me, have you seen a little boy? You don't have to worry. The boy won't go anywhere. I think so too. Poor thing. This is all automated, by the way, I don't have. You're alive? The Sorceress? Yes, Matron. We had defeated her. Matron, stand back. It's okay. There's no more need to fight. That Sorceress is just looking for someone to pass her powers on to. In order to die in peace, a Sorceress must be free of all her powers. I know, for I am one too. I shall take over that Sorceress's powers. I do not want one of the children to become one. I can't disappear yet. Matron! Is this the end? Most likely. You called me Matron. Who are you? A seed. A seed from Balam Garden. Seed? Garden? Both garden and seed were your ideas. Garden trains seeds. Seeds are trained to defeat the Sorceress. What are you saying? You're that boy from the future. Matron, please return. You do not belong here. I can't find Sis. Am I all alone? Who's he? Nobody. You don't need to know. The only Squall permitted here is you. Do you know where to go back to? Do you know how? Will you be alright by yourself? I'll be alright, Matron. So that's a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, because I'm not alone. Can I put a note? Let me pause. I'm not alone. Just before we left the future, Adea says she wants to talk to you when you come back. If I call out, they will answer. And I realise on this playthrough she's talking about this. Where is everyone? Renoa, where are you? Zell, Selfie, Quizzes, Irvine, Renoa! I've got a sneeze coming. Am I alone? Renoa, I want to hear your voice. I've got another sneeze coming. Which way do I go? I can't make it back alone. Renoa? Again, all of this is automated. I don't have any control over it. Oh, Am I all alone again? Where am I? And now we strap in and enjoy the end in all of its blurry FMV goodness. I just get to sit back and enjoy the ride now. Poor Squall, he's been walking for so long. I love this. Time compression is playing fucking tricks on him. End of game. I should get my platinum. There we go. Platinum trophy, baby. Cannot screenshot now. Screenshots forbidden. It still surprises me to this day that the first vocalist they used for a Final Fantasy game for a vocal theme wasn't Japanese but Chinese. And look, Cypher's still alive! I fucking love Fujin, just... And probably my favourite part of this entire game. Hey Laguna. So of course the vague hints that we've had throughout the game. We know Rain had a little boy. We know that someone turned up at the orphanage. Well, Squall and Alone turned up at the orphanage. And Squall would call Alone Sis. Here's our wonderful implication. Laguna and Rain got married and had Squall as a baby. I actually really love, I never really realised thinking about it, that this ending sequence gives us a nice little wrap up of characters other than the main characters. Hey, look at Zelfie. Quistis is having none of that shit. Why does it take me until like this replay to notice just how much Sid looks like Robin Williams? And look, it's a Dea without all of her Sorceress gear on. Oh, Irvine. Selfie is not impressed. Zell finally gets his hot dogs. A little cameo from Angelo there. And now we'll just wait for the end of the credits. Yeah, while these credits are rolling, so I said it before I I forgot to mention, sorry, one of the Sopranos, Matsuoya Hamazu, and he's mentioned Thea again there. She's actually the wife of another composer at Square, Masashi Hamauzu, who composed, is most famous really for composing the Final Fantasy XIII soundtrack, just to mention that. But yeah, as I said before I started this game, of the three PS1 Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy VII, 8 and 9, obviously it's not the only ones with like Final Fantasy Tactics and stuff like that, but of the three main Final Fantasy games on PS1, this was always my least favourite. And again, not that means that it's bad, just my least favourite. I've got a feeling I'm not going to get a chance to finish this conversation, because more cutscene. I'll probably finish gathering I thought the credits would last for longer. I'll finish gathering my thoughts afterwards. And the end. Oh, how very cruel. It feels like it's definitely a more bare bones port than the Final Fantasy IX one. The Final Fantasy IX remaster had the movie theater at the end. I mean, they cut out a complete part of like the game in Chocobo World. But anyway, so let's go to some discussion. So as I was saying, I said at the beginning of this playthrough that it was my least favorite of the main Final Fantasy games. Curiosity, sorry, I just want to go to credits. I just want to see, is this the remake credits? Yes, it is. I'm just going to let that play in the background, just because at least it's something. So as I said, I'm going to repeat myself for the third time now. When I started this game, it's my least favourite of the main PS1 Final Fantasy games. And I said at the time that didn't necessarily mean that it was a bad game, just that I feel like it wasn't the best of the three PS1 games. I always had this memory of the game going completely off the rails in Disc 2. But replaying this now as someone in his 30s, I mean, last time I replayed this, I was in my early 20s, early to mid 20s, I forget exactly how old I was. I've just come to realise just how off the rails the game goes. But not only that, just the quality of the game as a whole kind of decreases. Like, the first disc 1, which is also the beginning of the game all the way through until the assassination attempt on Idea, which took me like I think 3 or 4 streams. I kind of forgotten just how much was packed into it and how dense it was, how well laid out it was. So you have that structure of you're a student of this military academy. You go for your you have your training, you go for your exam, you get sent on your mission, you have reports, you debrief. It's very well laid out and structured, and it sends you to each location sort of in a nice sequence, and it slowly introduces characters as it does it. And once you've had that attempt on Adea's life, and she uses Ice Strike on Squall, and you end that disc like with the cliffhanger of, oh my god, is he alive, is he dead? And then you start disc 2, and you open with a flashback to Laguna. It keeps that going for that little bit longer. You then wake up as, I think it goes straight to Selphie and Zell and Quistis, and you keep that mystery alive for a little bit longer, and then Squall's alive, and he's fine, there's no wound, mysteriously, and it's never mentioned, exactly how he was saved. Once you escape the prison, I'd still say you escape the prison, and it starts to go slightly off the rails, and it also introduces a really random, cute, mythical creature that was never mentioned before. And that for some reason the characters don't know about, like they've never heard of them before. And it stays... Oh my god, Reiko Caraway, sorry. Just obviously Renoa's dad is called General Fury Caraway, and she's obviously meant to be a Caraway, sorry. And I completely lost my train of thought there. Yeah, so you're in the prison, and that stays still quite grounded apart from that. And you then have the bombing mission, which again, still quite grounded. And then your other party is in Garden, and that's where the game just completely loses it. It's already started to lose it. But I just forgotten how random. Like, we just had this fantasy creature, the Mumba, introduced. We then find out that Sid isn't actually in charge of Garden, even though he created it, he built it. There's someone else in control of it, and it happens to be this giant yellow monster that has never ever been mentioned before. And then the other characters that you thought had died had actually somehow survived in a method that makes absolutely zero sense. You then find out that all of these characters had grown up together and that they had completely forgotten each other thanks to the Deus Ex Machina, I suppose, or retcon of, Guardian Forces have wiped our memories. But even that is then never really expanded on ever again afterwards. As soon as they need to remember something, they magically remember it. And then you go to space, and there's another sorceress, and another sorceress, and time travel. The whole thing comes crashing down on itself, but also the game just becomes so much shorter and quicker. When you can think about how much I mentioned happened in Disc 1, how well laid out it is, Disc 2 is literally D-District Prison, the missile base, which you spend all of half an hour there, back to Garden, you go to Trabia Garden, and then Balam, Adea's house, and that's the end. Disc 3 is literally just Estar and, space. You can literally clear through Disc 3 in about 2 hours, probably, if you're really quick and speedrunning it. And if you look at my playthrough on this, Disc 3 is the disc that I spend the least amount of time on. I think I only spent I think I did it in one stream, actually. No, I did it in 2. I could have done it in 1, but I stopped in space to do the, to get the cards. It's just like I say, the game takes a massive dive quality-wise, and I feel like I'm really bitching on it now, but I'm not. I enjoy it. It's not fantastic, and I've really come to realise some of the foibles of the game. Obviously, part of it is I know how to play it, and I've taken advantage of how junctions work, and getting items from the card game. You know, it's... To a certain degree, I only have myself to blame. But the fact is, this game is very easy to take advantage of. I mean, Final Fantasy 9, even when I had all of my tools at my disposal, we saw how hard the super boss was. I didn't have that issue with this super boss. I know I use Holy Wars, but as I mentioned, the boss has a very predictable attack pattern. If I hadn't used Holy Wars, literally the pattern, so you have level 5 Death Strike protected against, it uses Meteor, you use a Mega Elixir, it uses Megiddo Flame, we can use 3 limit breaks because the next attack will not kill us. Terror Break, so long as you're defending, you can still use limit breaks as well as a Mega Elixir. Ultima, you just use limit breaks. Light Pillar, you revive the character. Repeat. It's a very predictable and easy setup. And I hate to bitch about it like that, because I like the game, I do, but it's just not the best Final Fantasy, and I know people hate me for that, because everyone has their own faves, their own reasons for it. I just think this has got so many glaring flaws in it. And don't get me wrong, a lot of others do as well. Final Fantasy 9, you can breeze through, because it's actually designed to be able to be completed in under 12 hours, so that you can get a Steiner's ultimate weapon. There's a lot of optional things that you can miss very easily without paying attention. The translation is a bit rough around the edges because they tried to keep it within the Japanese character boundaries. Hence why things like Black Magic is written, you know, it's stuff like that. I'm not bitching because I'm a bitch. I'm just explaining things. But yeah, Final Fantasy VIII has got one of my favourite art styles, and it's got some of my favourite music, and just favourite designs in general. Like Ultimecia, you see for like 5 minutes at the end of the game, but I fucking love her design. Adea has got, like I said, the design for this game is fantastic. It's very iffy, is the only way I can describe it. I'm both happy and sad that I've played it, because I've had aspects of this highlighted to me that just aren't as good as what I would have liked to have remembered. I still like it. I still don't think it's as good as 7 or 9, but overall, it's been a fun game. It's distracted me. I haven't gotten as I suppose a good benchmark for me for whether or not I feel like a game has been good is whether I get emotionally attached to it or some kind of emotional involvement. I don't need to remind people that before I played Final Fantasy IX, just talking about Final Fantasy IX, I got emotional. I filled up. I got filled up at a couple of points in the game. Anything to do with Vivi's mortality or Zidane's origins, and even now, talking about it now, I can hear my own voice and I can feel myself filling up. Other than aspects of Rain, especially Laguna and Rain's relationship, I don't get that same kind of emotional attachment to this game. We saw it with Spider-Man, that at the end of the game, and it wasn't even just Aunt May's death that got me crying. I started getting upset during the exchange between Peter and Otto beforehand, when Otto's trying to persuade him to basically not leave him to die. Not that Peter does, but that started to get me emotional. And then May's death just sent me. I decided to be sadistic to myself recently and rewatched the end of that stream for myself, and I was crying watching myself crying, which was a very self-involved, oddly meta experience. But obviously I don't get that from Final Fantasy VIII, and that's, I don't know, it's just what it is. And hopefully people will come to see. I feel like I'm going to replay a lot of old games I've played at some point, possibly when there's not other games that I want to play. Part of me, I've already mentioned that I would quite like to replay all of the Kingdom Hearts games at some point. I really want to play Final Fantasy X and X too, but also I've got other things that I want to do, which is going to lead me now into my next segment. I finished Final Fantasy VIII, and this is actually oddly timed because I didn't do this on purpose. I always intended to cut whatever I was playing with this, but on Saturday, I begin Halloween season. Let's just put some music in the background. On Saturday, which will be my next stream, I will begin Halloween season. So we have my my little graphic that I've put there. I'll be starting with Outlast 2. The plan is, so Halloween is Thursday, which ironically I will not be streaming on, because I have a yearly tradition with Panda, who people may have seen in here before. We watch Halloween movies on Halloween. I think we kind of half decided on films earlier, but let's not talk about that. That's completely beside the point. So on Halloween, I will be doing my yearly movie marathon with Panda. I don't know whether maybe next year, I don't know how this would work. I don't know if it is actually legal by Twitch terms, whether we could do like a viewing party together. I don't know if that works, so I'd have to find out about that. But yeah, so up until Halloween, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 5 days in a row, I will be streaming every single night, 7 p.m. till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever. I'm starting with Outlast 2. I don't know how many streams it's going to last, so I might need to set up other games. I'm thinking I will download the Prey DLC and play the Prey DLC, because I really enjoy playing Prey. But if there's any other suggestions for horror games, I'm willing to take them on board. Quick note, I have played Resident Evil 2, the PS4 remake. Obviously, try and stick to games, preferably if you're going to suggest anything that are PS4 playable. I would accept Steam, although I'd have to quickly see how to stream from Steam, but I would accept Steam. But also, like the Resident Evil games I've played, the Silent Hill games I've played. I'm trying to think quickly of like other potential horrors. I mean, if there's enough call for them, I would play them, but I also want games that are quite quick to get through because I want to do it within the time frame of this 5-day plan. I'm trying to think of other horror games I've played. I played Until Dawn. I'm literally just going through my trophy list at the moment. The Evil Within I've played, but I haven't played The Evil Within 2. I'd always be willing to buy that. Wow, I don't have a huge amount of horror games on my my laptop. But yeah, so obviously we get the idea, you know, any kind of horror games that you could think of that I might not have played, feel free to suggest them to me. You can find all of my info in the info box below. So Twitter, I am TonyKM. I have a website which has a form that you can email me on if you'd like, at TonyKM.com. You can send me messages on this. You can find me on YouTube. Again, that's down below, but you can just search TonyKM and you'll find me. So if you've got any suggestions, feel free to suggest them. That's also my little way of plugging myself there. If you would like to follow me, I would very much, appreciate that. As I've always said, I would like to get to 100 followers by the end of this year. I don't know if that's possible or not. I'm currently at 34. I feel like someone who used to follow me has disappeared, but unfortunately that's the way this cookie crumbles. But yes, so Halloween event begins on Saturday, which obviously coincidentally is also my next stream. Over the next couple of days, I will be updating all of my things. I've gotten a bit behind. I've got a queue of videos to upload onto YouTube. Speaking of which, I don't know how today's stream is going to work. I might just upload the second half of this stream and not the first bit, because literally nothing happens for the first 40 minutes. And I believe I'm told my audio didn't work, so I might just skip to the second one and just post an apology or something. I don't know. But yeah, so that's it. I just completely lost my train of thought. Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, that's down. So potentially people could still vote for my next game after that. Why is that trying to remove itself? But I believe at my last check, although technically only one person voted, I might wait until the end of Halloween season, but at the moment it looks like Dishonored, the original game, but on PS4, is the next game to play. I have played Dishonored, the first one, before, but I feel like I want to play the second. If I'm going to play Dishonored, I'll play the second one afterwards, probably. And I haven't played Dishonored 2. Quick warning to everyone, I'm not the best at Dishonored. I have actually completed a no-kill playthrough, playing nicely, and an evil playthrough, just ricking through the place, but I'm not the best player at it. So you'll probably see a lot of resets and me getting very angry. But obviously I might just keep that vote going until after the completion of Halloween week. So you can also join the Discord channel below. You can vote. It's quite self-explanatory. Once you get into the channel, there's a room for voting for the next game to play. Alright, so I have talked enough. Thank you very much everyone for joining tonight. That's, like I say, that's Final Fantasy VIII over and done with. I'll be back on Saturday, British time, 7 PM. You can Google what time that is for yourselves, or you can also just check my events page when I update it in a few minutes for whatever local time that is for you. And as I've said, I will be playing horror games Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I will be off on Halloween, ironically, in Halloween week. But I might then pick up another Halloween game on Friday. I might just make it the whole week, sort of like Saturday to Friday, which is kind of my work week, ironically. But yes, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a good time, and until next time,